I'm Jennifer Barborak. I'm one of the founders of the City of Sharon Beautification Commission. We founded the commission to combat blight in the City of Sharon. Back in 2005, 2006, there weren't many storefronts in the city that had businesses in them.
I think it's difficult to put into words how important the Beautification Commission and all their members have been to the City of Sharon. But I think we can go back to 2005 when they first organized and when the energy started. You know, Sharon was a much different place. Unfortunately, it was drab and dreary, and it wasn't a place that many people wanted to go.
When we first started the commission, no tax dollars went to the commission at all. It was privately funded. We received a grant to renovate the area around the can opener, what I call the can opener statue in downtown Sharon along the river. It was one of those areas that was overgrown. We planted about 2,000 bulbs, and the first spring that those bulbs came up, it was just absolutely beautiful along the river. We had hostas in there. We planted new trees that it's exciting to see them grown up. When we first started our hanging basket project, Sally Giordano took that on, and it was so exciting to work with her because she was a dynamo. All the lamp posts needed new hooks. She had the hooks manufactured, had them installed properly, and got the first set of hanging baskets completely paid for by sponsors.
And what they wanted to instill was a sense of pride. They wanted to bring pride back to Sharon, and they wanted Sharon to look as if it was a place people were not only proud to call home, but they wanted to come and visit.
We also did work around the city building. When you're thinking of your place where people are coming into your city and paying taxes, we did a lot of landscaping around the city building. We had commission members go home to their own yards and dig up different hostas and flowers and herbs, and we planted the front of the city building to create a beautiful space for people to come into our city. So we started to focus on the neighborhoods, and that's when Brian Keppel came in.
Brian Keppel and everyone else who was involved, they've had thousands and thousands of hours in beautifying Sharon, making Sharon look nice in our downtown area, but also in our neighborhoods. Yearly they plant hundreds of trees. They move on, they do citywide cleanups where they specifically target neighborhoods, and they come out and they empower the neighbors to come out and assist them.
So we put Brian Keppel on the commission, and I have to say he's probably one of the most exciting and pivotal individuals that we put on the commission. He kind of took the reins and started the neighborhood revitalization project. They provided volunteers and gloves and garbage bags, and
it's hard to, what have they done for Sharon? I mean, they're the start of it. That's what started the energy going, and where we see now where there's not many empty storefronts. People are in Sharon. It's exciting. There's been an economic revitalization, and the Beautification Commission is a huge part of that.
We're excited to be here to congratulate the Sharon Beautification Commission. One of the things that I wanted to touch on is how important your work is, especially with tourism being so important to downtown. When people drive into Sharon, the first thing they notice is how clean are our streets. What about our sidewalks? What about these beautiful flowers? These great flags. So this is the group that's getting it done, and we really appreciate it.
I would like to add to Karen's compliments to the Beautification Commission, because they do excellent work here not only in our city of Sharon, but our whole community, and we appreciate that. They care, they work, they nurture our community. The children are able to walk on the streets, the adults, the seniors can go to church, go to events, go shopping, be able to go to school safely. And not only are they safe, but they're surrounded with beauty. The Beautification Commission, not only do they talk the talk, they walk the walk. They do what they say they're going to do, and they accomplish it well. We appreciate the beautiful baskets along the streets here in town, and the pots. Like Karen said, the flags, and our newest addition is the lighting of the bridge with the different colors for different seasons and different events.
And not only do I want to thank them, I want to congratulate them that this award is well deserved. You know, it's something that they deserve this recognition. I know it's hard for a lot of them because they're not doing it for the recognition part. They're doing it because they believe in the city of Sharon. They believe in what can happen, and I think now we've seen it happen. We see what's happening, and I want to thank them and congratulate them.
My congratulations to the Beautification Commission. I appreciate you, what you do for us, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's so great to see that Brian Keppel and Sally Giordano and other, commission members have just taken the commission and morphed it into something that I never could have imagined it would have been. What we put into that downtown, what they have put in, continued to put into the downtown, has really made for the ability to attract things like water fire and car show that has come into the downtown. There's a lot of things to do in downtown Sharon now, and I think a lot of that has to do with the creation of the Beautification Commission so many years ago and the efforts by so many hundreds of volunteers to have made that happen.